that they've given me, like out of the thingy-majigger, like they have that Telegram chat.
Oh, okay.
But outside of that, I haven't really been doing anything. I've made a couple bucks here and there, but I've also lost.
Oh shit! Matter of fact, I need to check on this forex trade I put in.
Once I get my account up, it'll be fun. But I'm about to go through IML. I'm about to record all the videos for my subscriptions.
From Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. It's Sunday Night Football on EA Sports. And we're about 5 miles north
All my trades today. I'll come up on a couple, but
near Florida's Gulf Coast. Tonight we've got a great Sunday night matchup.
What the fuck?
Cowboys and the Tampa
I want to
Bay
return it.
And that lands in the end zone, so the opening drive will begin at the 25. Up past the 30 to the 31. Decided to hand it off that time on the run pass.
You're a man. You should go into the game with that expectation.
Nice steady game.
Oh.
Now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Now a handoff here to his running
back.
Whenever
I
you play man, you should not expect it to go as you want.
He was a third-round pick, not rounds
I
1
know
or 2,
I'm carrying you guys, but there's another shooter on the team.
There were a few teams that thought he would go in the first round, late in the first round. He ends up sliding to the 3rd. So a lot of teams think now maybe this group got a steal.
There's
They've
no
got
way
a
to
chance
beat
to have
these
a really
outliers.
good player here if he can develop.
Yeah.
And you take a look at this draft class from a season ago, really it grades out as a pretty darn good class.
So you have to give a lot of credit to the entire scouting organization. General manager, personnel department, college scouts, all came together. They evaluated it very well and got a nice payoff.
Now a pass caught by Zay Jones. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That'll wind up a gain of 27.
Well, I thought everybody was asleep.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance. And
Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream.
I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
The numbers for him from a week ago. 16 carries, 58 yards. Open man, he completes it to Judy.
And to me,
One I made last night. I gotta send you a screenshot.
Get him the ball early and often. I think
You'll
he's
see.
another big game in him in this one.
But I got like 55 minutes worth of footage. So,
Big play in the run game to play before.
oh, 57
They go right back to him in the passing game. And he comes through with yet another big play.
And he'll take
Go,
it
rookie.
into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Cowboys take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive.
Thanks for like out there.
And they do exactly
Oh
what
my
they
God,
wanted
I
to.
missed that
Opening
fucking
drive,
field
they
goal.
get into the end
Fuck,
zone.
man.
They do it on
I'll
the
look
ground.
for next
And not only is the person lugging the ball happy, of course, because he got it into the end zone. How about the offensive linemen and receivers who are blocking for him? They have to feel great about themselves, sticking it in the end zone on a running play.
I'm trying to come back in the Tarzan.
Michael Dixon set to kick off. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
fourth in a row.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
Can I get 3 fools? Send it out to your friends, family.
They'll be let out by the
Pick up the string, baby.
Aaron Aaron
Yeah.
Rodgers.
I think Aaron Rodgers is one of the poster boys for persistence and belief in self. Because coming out of high school, he had 0 scholarship offers in the D1 level. Went to a junior college. Went to Cal and just blew up there. And then, of course, as a first-round draft pick, but a lot lower than what he expected in the first round. And then had to sit behind Brett Favre for a few years in Green Bay before getting his shot. Now he's probably one of the better quarterbacks that we've seen come down the pipe.
The numbers on the ground for Gurley last week. 20 carries, 90 yards, and a touchdown.
And I'm eager to see how they deploy him in this game. Last week, a heavy workload. Do they decide to bring that down a little bit and try and keep him fresh? Or do they say, guess what? He's locked in. Keep handing him the football.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. On the handoff, it's Gurley.
So what's ridiculous?
Todd Gurley, the ball carrier. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down. And finding the tight end who...
Dang, he threw that bitch
and
quick.
he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion.
It don't really
so
matter.
From the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
I love how even if your player can't dunk, though, they still do that. Like this clock reasoning, like you couldn't have done something different for like shooters, like a half-court shot or something.
2nd down and 3.
And then just changed out the small dialogue bits that pop up later on.
Now a handoff for
Referencing
Gurley.
it.
Good tackle.
And they'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're...
Whoa, I lagged.
Saw the result,
And I still
negative
made the shot.
Forced out to his left. He can run for it.
Come on, man. Why you just standing there, bro?
2 yards, and it'll be a punt on their opening possession.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 30.
2nd drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. Gonna give this time to the tailback.
Oh my God. Fucking hold it, bro.
But a penalty flag down. This could very well be coming
Shot
back.
like it might take it.
Come on, Chris. I should have traded your ass to
So
fucking
a
lose. You
decent
gonna do all
game,
this?
But all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
And he'll give it here to his running back. It's a gain of 3, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Still 15 yards to go, 2nd down. On the give, this is Akers.
That was a corner 3. How did he miss it?
Cam Akers, the ball carrier.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
That's a really nice job.
I love it.
Them
Both
picking
their
up the
shooters
run
stay in the
blitz
same
and
spot. I
protecting
can
it
guard
and
both of
blocking
them.
it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
Down, Dallas.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game.
Okay.
But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. If points result, we'll call this play significant.
Hey, that boy is getting off tackles, bro. That boy's cold, dog.
2nd and 3. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Now a handoff here to his running back. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
That's the end.
Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. 6-0 our score after 1.
Oh my God! Why did I do that?
It's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Alex.
Why did I just do that, bro? I pressed the wrong fucking button.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse
That was
even
a
the best of
touchdown.
quarterbacks with their
Oh,
zone
bad.
schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Oh my, pick the ball off, bro.
It's knocked down and incomplete. Austin Hooper, the tight end, was the intended target. And it's second down. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley.
They're giving this nigga target. Girl is so much room, bro. And I'm stacked on that side. How am I not getting that tackle in the backfield?
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Rodgers now on 1st down. It's caught by Aguilar. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Nelson Aguilar. No gain on
2nd and 10.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 10-yard line.
Working from the gun. Rodgers.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Yards to go.
Rodgers now on 3rd and goal.
Why would you move out the way? Come on, man. Bro, this man's standing right in front of him. He shifts out the way, following the fucking wide receiver, bro. He fucking runs behind the wide receiver when Aaron Rodgers is scrambling, bro.
Because look at the stops they got on 1st and 2nd down, and it's 1st and 2nd and goal.
I just got back on the game. I haven't even been playing the game. I haven't even been playing this game. I haven't.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And they take the lead here at 7-6. This will make it into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Here again comes Dwayne Haskins and company. He's likely still kicking himself from the interception last drive that wound up leading to a go-ahead score.
And he's going to assume all that came with that one, all right? That's all on him, but he also knows he's got to erase it from his mind and get back out there. This drive, very important. They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
A gain of
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Haskins to throw. He's going deep for Brown. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Wait, he hit me in the face right after that shot. How is that not a 4-point play?
3rd down. Here's Haskins.
Because I'm looking back at it. His hands was in my head.
Malik Harrison. And they're to drop it for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down.
And that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. And that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
I'm seeing 2 pictures.
43-yard punt, but they get 9 back on the return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense.
These are the same shot, but I wanted you to see the shot meter and the feedback.
They've got the lead right now, and last week they were able to defeat the Atlanta Falcons here as they try to make it 2 victories in a row.
But that's on a perimeter lock.
Right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down. A big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Here's a 1st down throw that's complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. The throw over the middle, taken in. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 35.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch,
college. I think it went
your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Jaron went somewhere that started with a G. I don't remember.
As the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this 1st half. One receiver to the left is Cooper. And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Yeah, I went to Syracuse.
Rodgers to throw once more. Back in the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Cooper again the target, but now it's 3rd and goal.
I forgot after that shot last week. I'm really not allowed to complain about them contesting me too much and me being scared to take that shot.
3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's
that just hit me, but yeah.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground. Now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
Let's trim that clip down here.
And Myers able to knock it through. And they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that that happens because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Now Dallas gets set to take the field. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do or, I guess, don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Now Haskins. This complete to Jones. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. 1st and 10. It's Haskins. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
2nd and 10. Here's Haskins again. Complete to Jones. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack?
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. He's going deep for Brown. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. And they'll indeed go for it with Haskins. Caught by Jones. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. A surprising move to go for it. And predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And that will force a turnover on downs. He gets it to Gurley, complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Second and 6. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. A final shot before half for Rodgers. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. The Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Out come the Buccaneers. They'll have it first to start in the third quarter. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that. Now a man open down the middle of the field. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
Zach Pascal. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
On third down, they'll run it with Gurley. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. And they have the first down with that gain of 4 yards.
32-yard line.
On third down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
Gurley again here on first down. He'll take this up just shy of the 40. Excellent display of footwork on that run. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3.
Well, the jet sweep. This is Godwin to the 40 and no further. So the razzle-dazzle didn't get him much. Only a yard on the pickup. So from a good situation on 2nd and 2, it's now 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
What the fuck just happened, bro?
Rodgers to throw on 3rd and 1. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
By Josh
That'd be exactly what they were looking for coming out to start the third quarter. Get a sack, get off the field, get the momentum going in their direction.
Get the ball back to your offense, right? Get that momentum because, hey, this lead is very, very slim. On is Kern, the punter, to send this one away. Called out a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. Their defense just came up with a stop right out of the locker room, and now can the offense take advantage?
Yeah, we don't want to turn this into that it's not. It's only a one-score game, so it's not exactly a crucial possession. But at the same time, they'd like to get things started and at least come away with 3 points.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2. At the 36-yard line.
From the 36, Haskins. He completes it to Jones. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down.
Pass complete,
No gain.
but no gain.
No yards.
Yeah.
So you file that as unsuccessful.
Yeah, you do, don't you? Except on the stats. Throwing the ball,
Get a completion.
you get a catch,
Yeah.
but still,
No yardage.
Okay.
The ball
And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. It's a gain of 7. 1st down, Dallas.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
A quick throw here out to Brown. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
And a nice run. They're going to take this close to the first down marker at the Bucs 42. 7 yards there and a first down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I'll bet the offensive lineman said, "Are you kidding? We just get on our backs and we'll still get the first down." They love being physical.
The pass rush specialist, D. Ford, in on the stop. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Looking for Judy, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Adrian Phillips. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Austin Hooper, the intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line.
Number 21.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did, to get them into a manageable 3rd down, because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Going to flare this one out to Gurley in the flat. It'll wind up being stopped for no gain, and it'll lead to a 4th down. Well, he caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling, because that's what you're taught. Don't give up yards after the catch, and most offenses make a living off of yards after catch. Those hidden yards that may not go into the score sheet, but they count big for moving the ball and stretching the field. Really nice open field tackle. NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy, because normally from this range, About 2 out of 3, and this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over, and it's a big kick, but now we just, if they leave it short, you're like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, we were saying run some more plays and get closer. Now we think they're definitely within range, and you're exactly right. When it comes up short, there has to be something that went wrong because they have plenty of leg.
And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down. The 2nd and 10 now as we roll along in the 3rd quarter from Tampa. Now a handoff as they run left side. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
A loss of a yard on the play. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Haskins. Jones has it. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. It'll be a gain of 8, but it also lead to a 4th down. Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. 1 quarter remains.
Playing a career game to get my
This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
I'm down to only 4 actually points left, so I need to get it up. I got 6 more I can get after that.
They'll try and throw forward with Haskins. And that is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. Being just short of midfield, they decide to take a crack at it on 4th down. They don't come through.
Sometimes it's just showing confidence in your defense. You know that they're good, and they'll take care of you. A lot of coaches during the week will announce to their team, we're going to be aggressive, guys. We're going to go for it. Hey, defense, you got me? A little bit of a challenge to them. We'll see if they'll pick up the rest of the team.
We'll see how they respond now. And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards.
Down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Again they run with Gurley. And he's going to be met at about the 43.
Taken down.
You know that old expression, it's not my night?
A gain of 2.
It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer 1st down.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on 3rd down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively back. Oh, no, he lost the football.
Man, come on, bro. He fumbled the ball. How he pick it up that fucking quick, dog? Come on.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
Todd Gurley on the
with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys that are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
Dante.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
makes the score. Buccaneers.
But from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
2-yard line.
Now the Cowboys offense heads back onto the field. And last time, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. See if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around. Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession. They were very aggressive. This time,
clean past them, man, bro.
That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
I can't make this shit up.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is going to be 3rd and 13. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down. Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. Unable to corral him. He fights through. It's a 46-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. And our attention shifts to Todd Gurley. And we have seen a decline in the numbers. Where does the fault lie? Just him? Maybe the guys up front? Combination?
Well, as you and I both know, it's almost always a collective deal. But in this case, I think maybe the offensive line got a little overconfident. They had blocked so well in the first half, picked up on what the defense was doing. I think we've seen an adjustment now that they have not picked up on, and now they're being a little bit overwhelmed.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Now a throw left sideline here is complete.
Complete to Zach Pascal.
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Shotgun now for Rodgers.
Oh my God, I just gave up the okey doke.
The shot clock's winding down. I give the ball to our center, who's matched up against the point guard who doesn't take the shot.
His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From the 6. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
Possession of the football going back to the Cowboys. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
2nd and inches at the 41-yard line.
For real?
Looking to throw again on 2nd down.
You finished that? Oh, wow. You've been on it's like 8, haven't you?
Incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on.
Yeah. Did you play all your college games, or you skipped to it? That makes sense.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult.
Once I'm out of here, I'll check
skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
They'll throw on 1st down with Eason.
Oh, I thought you were skipping it.
Yeah, man, what's going on over there?
That is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the
I don't even
contact.
fucking know, bro.
2nd down.
It's like I can't even get a playoff,
It's
bro.
been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Second and 10
Oh
now.
my God.
Haskins.
Well, that's a defense coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Again,
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
Got a man, it's Judy, complete.
It sounds like it's outside, but
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That's a 3rd down conversion to 24 yards there. Nice play. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Throwing again, here's Haskins. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Bro, they did not put the ball over and under, bro. That backside corner shit is like the hardest shit in the world to do.
And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches at the 30-yard line.
They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there. Now it's 3rd down and inches.
Less than a yard.
3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. Yet another carry here tonight for Gurley. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 35. It's a pickup of 6. 1st down, Tampa.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
So fire the cannons. It's a victory here for Tampa Bay. And, you know, it wasn't a shutout. They did give up the points in the 1st quarter. But 2nd, 3rd, and 4th quarter, they held them scoreless.
Brandon, if you throw a shutout for quarters 2, 3, and 4, you can win a lot of games in this league. And this felt a lot like, almost like if you said baseball, and the pitcher goes through the lineup the first time and